Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Old Dominion Monarchs.
Going to the run to start this second half. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Jaden one more time. They've got him corralled.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. On the ground with the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, pressure's coming. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him off. Down with the heat. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Monarchs sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick give, it's Buckley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Sees an alley. Nice move to keep running. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's a give the ball. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Slings it downfield. Misses badly on that one.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. Big hit, knocks the ball him into a 4th down. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Handoff for Ball. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Ball again. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Houston Cougars.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Here's a give the ball. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's Jaden one more time. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Hurricanes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to Ball. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Russell. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Ball again. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of 4th down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can be no hesitation. You know you can't.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Handoff for Ball. Could be an alley. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Kennesaw State Owls.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. There he goes. Past the 30, the 20. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Ball. They'll finally stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to run with ball. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Deep in the end zone, it's Lee. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Owls moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Frazier again. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Frazier. Brings it to the open. Inside the 50. At the 30. Inside the touchdown, Miami! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. Turning it on. He's at the 30. The tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Trying to run, it's ball. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell finds his tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and long coming up. Throwing Russell. Unloads it left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Broncos are marching down the field. They go play action with Russell. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Right side, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Russell from the gun on third down. They're all over him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Crosses the 30. He's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On first down, Nate Frazier. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with ball. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside. And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Temple Owls.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They'll give to Frazier. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Frazier. He's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's changing the play. Here's Jaden one more time. Bring him down. Third and 6 yards to go. Running inside. It's Ball. There's a little room there. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Handoff for Frazier. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Ball. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
On the run from inside his own. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gonna try to get it himself. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. They'll move the wide receiver. Sangapolitelli, play action. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Great place to start for this offense. Here's a give to Ball. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to...
And now the ball is knocked free. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. From the gun, it's Ball. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Ball again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Handoff for Ball. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Needs it. Powers through the defender. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Canes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Ball. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Trying to set the tone with the run. Got the first down. Finding some room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Ball. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Here's Jaden one more time. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. A handoff for Watson. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Extending the play. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Canes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the fullback. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Look out! Out wide right, it's Marsh. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Left side, it's Moore. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sticks it in his belly. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Watson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Duke one more time. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's the offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and long here. Quarterback changing the play. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. At the 35, he's got room. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Hurricanes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keelan Russell, under pressure. Back's got it on the screen. Across the 45. On the move at the 30.